What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ryan, and this is the biggest nootropics channel on the web. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, every shred of information we put on this channel is brought to you by a couple products. Number one, we have a nootropic stack called Cortex. Hey Max, relax, I'm doing a video. Powerful pre-made stack, motivation, verbal fluency, mental energy, brain fluidity, mood. $33 at the website. And right now we're running a flash sale through a little bit of the rest of the week here. Coupon code 7 gets you a bottle for $25 on the Cortex stack. If you need my help personally on anything related to nootropics, like formulating custom stacks for you, that's primarily what we do in this service. Get the Nootropics Consulting Service, 40-minute call with me, custom stack formulation. If you're new to nootropics, either buy Smarter, Better, Faster, digital book we wrote for people that are new, the Nootropics Starter Pack, which is Smarter, Better, Faster plus Cortex, or the Nootropics Starter Pack Pro, which is Smarter, Better, Faster, a consult with me, a bottle of Cortex, stack list, and the Racetam God Guide. That is an elite level package for nootropics enthusiasts, and if you are a man looking to boost testosterone, we have a protocol for it. Look, the stuff works. You just have to know exactly how to do it, how to prevent testosterone loss, and how to upregulate enzymes that make it work, and how to give yourself free testosterone. Find all that out in the Viking Testosterone Protocol. We can raise your test. Right now, $140 at livecortex.com. All right, so I'm back from vacation. Thanks so much for watching my vacation videos. We had some crazy videos up there where the one day I woke up and took 50 milligrams modafinil, 500 milligrams aniracetam, some alpha GPC, and it totally knocked me out of vacation mode. It like put me into work mode, and I had just started to relax. So that was a little funky, but I actually had work to do, so it made sense. Vacation was totally fun. Went to Connecticut with my girlfriend to a couple different Airbnbs, and it was just like totally awesome. Now I'm back and relaxed. Hey Max, relax, but dude, I'm filming a video, man. That's my cat. He's awesome. All right, so we're going to do rapid Q&A here. A couple questions that some folks asked. We're going to do 2 on this one, and then we're going to do another video following up, which has 3 questions. But these are pretty good questions that require a little depth. So the first question is, what are your strategies for weed hangovers? So, you know, whatever. When people put it like that, it just sort of seems recreational and a little juvenile or whatever, but that's fine. I mean, you know, whatever. I typically just, for political correctness, not that I'm into that, trust me, purposes, you know, tend to say marijuana or cannabis or whatever, THC. But essentially what you want to work on if, you know, you wake up the next day after ingesting cannabis in whatever form, and your brain isn't working particularly well, normally what happens is like the coordination systems begin to fail for you know a brief period. That also though induces or helps creativity. It just is like switching off the logical part and the coordination part and kind of turns on creativity. That's why cannabis is helpful in certain situations, especially in the ensuing day after you kind of ingest a lot. You know, it might not be comfortable for 2 hours or something, 3 hours when you ingest a lot, but you know, in the ensuing day, your brain will be in a different place. So the answer to that question is you have to work on the cholinergic system. And there's a couple ways to do that. Really the best stack or combination of things that I figured out in dealing with, you know, bad brain function as a result of ingesting cannabis is uridine about 150 milligrams, Alcarn about 300 milligrams, CDP choline between 50 and 100 milligrams in a B complex. Really just anything cholinergic. You could take Noopept, you could take aniracetam, you could take oxiracetam, phenylpiracetam, coliracetam, uniferam, suniferam, PRL 853, any of the compounds that we know modify cholinergic signaling in one way or the other. That tends to get things back on track when you're suffering from a cannabis hangover. The other interesting thing is that if you're trying to get some of the benefits of the cannabis, like if it relaxes you or just kind of makes you feel you know, like you're separate from your typical state, and that helps you be creative or helps you feel happy or reflect on things better, but you want your functionality in the acute period where, you know, the cannabis is affecting you, then essentially the same thing applies, where you can get the benefits of the cannabis but still have functional working memory with similar stacks. You know, you could stack aniracetam and oxiracetam at 400 milligrams each with some alpha GPC. You could stack Noopept at 10 milligrams, oxiracetam at 500 milligrams with some CDP choline or alpha GPC in pretty low doses. And again, you could take the uridine, Alcar, choline, B complex stack, and that is going to help. That is the best thing that I found for that. No amount of modafinil is really going to help that situation because that's primarily wakefulness promoting, okay? Number 2, pretty good question that I like, because, you know, later on in my years of nootropics, I'm really into these. What nootropics give you functional boost without stimulants? And the guy goes, I have theacrine for that. My answer is the following. Alpha-lipoic acid is one of the major things that kind of clears out my head and a lot of people's brains. Probably because it's just a brain antioxidant. You're kind of constantly dealing with sort of a barrage of insults from things that cause oxidation. So 100 milligrams is a good dose. For some folks, if they have some sort of toxicity issue, it's going to make you feel bad if you take the dose higher, because ALA just like gets all that stuff into your intestines for you to get it out. Could leak back into your bloodstream, could make you feel bad. You don't want to mobilize too much of that stuff if you've got a toxicity problem. Second compound would be pycnogenol, essentially pine bark. The first time I heard about pycnogenol was, when I was researching for the Cortex stack, and I took it and it was cool. It was brain clearing. It just seemed to make me a little lighter on my feet, but without the stimulant effect. But then it became popularized with Axon Labs' stack. I don't think they're still around anymore, but they had a stack called Nexus, which had aniracetam, CD-picoline, and pycnogenol in it. So pycnogenol is somewhere around 150 milligrams. And by the way, this is a stack. The next part of the stack would be low-dose chaga mushroom. Now, chaga mushroom is actually really stimulating, so you got to be careful, and that's why you low-dose it. Somewhere around 50 milligrams. You just want that little bit of extra stuff in there that isn't going to provide something stimulant-like, but is going to provide wakefulness and energy. Second to last part of the stack is low-dose vinpocetine. That's blood flow and oxygen improvement in the brain, and I would shoot for somewhere around 10 milligrams with vinpocetine in that stack in relation to everything else. And the last is sort of a curveball, and that's icarin. That's the active ingredient, the blood flow facilitating ingredient, which also takes place in the brain in horny goatweed. Icarin, you can get that, I believe, from Lift Mode. Like a small, little jar. You take very small doses of it. In this case, I would take 5 milligrams. The major point of that question is, it's like, for me, I feel like after having taken such majorly brain-modifying nootropics that are very stimulant-like, not that I don't love them anymore, because I absolutely do, and they're perfect for certain times, but there are days when my brain works so good, it's like almost all days, unless I'm hungover, I didn't sleep well or something, where all I really need is, some of these components that do not add a stimulant effect to it, because I'm already kind of stimulated, I'm already kind of wired. People always comment like, dude, you look like you're on like drugs or something. I'm naturally energized, man. Energizer Bunny since I'm 3, since I'm 1. I'm like that. But these compounds stacked together in these doses or a template like this just gives me that extra bump above baseline. It gives me all this functionality where I don't feel stimulated, and I really like that feeling, okay? So I hope that's been helpful. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, guys, super specials on everything right now. Cortex stack, $33 at the website. Coupon code 5 gets you a bottle for $28. But if you want a bottle for $25, we're not selling the double stack anymore. We will bring that back soon. Flash sale on Cortex. Coupon code 7 gets you a bottle for $25. Couldn't have a better deal for what's being called the only pre-made stack that works. If you need my help on nootropics, tailored custom stack formulation, working with you to dial the doses in, 40-minute call with me. I can save you 2 years of experimenting. Get the Nootropics consulting service, $49.99 at the website right now. If you're new to Nootropics, couple products: Smarter, Better, Faster, digital book we wrote for people that are new. The Nootropics Starter Pack, which is Smarter, Better, Faster, plus a bottle of our Nootropics stack, Cortex. Or the Nootropics Starter Pack Pro, which is really taking yourself from where you are, maybe modest novice level of nootropics, beginner's level of nootropics, to the elite level very, very quickly. That gets you a bottle of Cortex, a consult with me on custom stack formulation, and you get to ask me as many questions as you want, as well as a copy of Smarter, Better, Faster, a copy of Stack List, collection of the best stacks in the world from all of our books, and a copy of the Racetam God Guide, which is 80 plus powerful Racetam stacks, breaking down each Racetam, giving you the best of my 11 years of experience, all in one. That's Nootropics Starter Pack Pro. Buy that at livecortex.com. And if you are a man and you're looking to boost testosterone, look, it's critical. If you don't have libido, morning erection, sex drive, if you're not building muscle easier, if you're not losing fat easy, if you don't have motivation, energy to wake up in the morning, it's test. And without sounding hyperbolic, I just have to say, when you boost testosterone, it changes your life, changes your outlook, you're more masculine. Everything changes, and it's a pretty considerable boost above baseline. We've got a protocol for it. It's called the Viking Testosterone Protocol. Started out at $285. Right now, $140 at livecortex.com. Order it. We'll be in touch with you for the first call, and then we'll get you functional on the area of testosterone. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Talk to you next time.